Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Gabby D, and I am just your everyday girl trying to live a fabulous life. In today's video, we're going to do a makeup tutorial that is a very simple, less than 15-minute look that you can achieve for every day, for date night, forever. It's very versatile. I really want to do this video because I get a lot of questions about women who don't want to do like a really heavy look but still want to have like that put together, like slightly glamorous but nothing too crazy, but they don't have a lot of time in the mornings, or you know, with children, or just a busy lifestyle. So I really wanted to do a video that you can accomplish a beautiful makeup look in less than 15 minutes, give or take. That's why I'm just saying less than 15 minutes. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be more than 15 minutes, but y'all know I like to talk a lot. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in how I got this makeup look in under 15 minutes, then let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I already put on my primer. I like to let that sit on the skin for a few minutes. So normally what I do, I'll throw that on, I'll comb out my hair, and like kind of prep that and get ready, because I did just get out of the shower. And while I'm doing my makeup, I let my hair kind of air dry a little bit before I go in and do it. So we're gonna go and start with our foundation. You can use just, you know, whatever foundation that you want. I'm using the Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay. You guys know that is like my favorite right now. And I'm just gonna put it on my brush like this and then dab it all over my face. If you don't have a lot of time and you know, want to be fast or whatever, use a brush, because if you're using a beauty blender or your fingers or anything else, it is going to take you longer, or it's going to get on your fingers and you're going to wipe it off or whatever. Just use a brush. I'm telling you, it will save time. Definitely more time than a beauty blender. I get a lot of people, you know, that say, Gab, I don't have half an hour or an hour to do my makeup. Like, I'm a mom, or, you know, I just have a busy schedule and I don't have that kind of time. I want to put my makeup on, I want to look nice, but so, you know, it looks a lot paler on the screen. It doesn't, just the light is bright, but I promise you in person it does not. It'll all come together. So you're gonna put foundation all over your face. Avoid your eye area first, and then kind of with the rest of it, just kind of blend it into your eye. We're still gonna put concealer on. Also, I just wanted to mention, I know I passed over the primer really quickly, but even if you're in a hurry or you don't have a lot of time, don't ever skip primer, because that's really going to help keep your makeup on and make it last. So I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm just going to do concealer under my eyes. I'm not going to do it like all over like I would typically do if I'm doing a full makeup look. So if you are pressed for time, you still want to do this, because this adds a lot to your look. It really helps brighten up your face and adds dimension to your face, so you're not all one color. And then just put a little bit on your eyelids, because that's going to set the little bit of eyeshadow that we're going to do. Take your beauty blender, you can still use this for under your eyes. Blend that out. This is probably going to take me, you know, a little under 15 minutes, just because I'm like talking to you guys about it, but I'm trying to do my best and not stop and talk and continue to do it, because I'm not great at doing that. I like to talk. So you're just going to blend this all out. And then what you're going to do is take a powder. I would suggest doing a loose powder, but you can do any kind of setting powder. I'm going to use the Airspun loose setting powder. It's kind of like my go-to. The other one I use is the Becca loose setting powder. All right, so now that that is all blended out, we're gonna go in, and instead of like going in and baking and doing all that extra stuff, we're just gonna take a big fluffy brush and go in with our setting powder, focus it on our under eyes and eyes first, and then just set our entire face. All over. You still want to set your face because you don't want your foundation moving. So for bronzer, this is kind of up to you. I feel like I have a very round face. I need to do a little contour, even, you know, on something simple or quick look or everyday look or whatever. I need to have something there. You know, in times like this, I'm just gonna put a little bit of dimension under my cheeks to kind of contour me just a little bit. If you don't feel like you need to do this, then please, by all means. But I am going to do that just a tad. And then just kind of blend it up. So it's gonna act as like my bronzer and contour. Typically I would go in with a darker shade, contour, and then put a bronzer over top of it. But when I'm in a hurry, or it's just an everyday look, I'm not gonna be out long, or whatever the case may be for you. So for blush on days like this, or a simple quick look, I'm just gonna use a blusher highlighter duo. So I'm gonna go in with a blush brush. I think using any kind of highlighter is really gonna add that extra glam to your look. It's really gonna make it more finished, gonna make you nice and glowy. It's gonna make it look like you put more work into it. And then if you wanted to, you could kind of go over it a little bit with a little bit of highlighter on top. You don't need to. That would only take a second if you wanted to do that, but either way. So next thing is I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is something that I could skip depending, but if I have, a little bit of extra time, I will still throw in. I'm not gonna like fully chisel them out and like really shape them, but I'm just going to add some fullness to them. To me, this really, really, really helps a look because it adds that like finishing touch. It really gives you a little bit more of a professional finished look, and you just look more done. If you skip your eyebrows, your face just can kind of look a little, I don't want to say dull, but incomplete. That's a good way to put it. So really simple, just fill them in, follow your eyebrow. You don't have to do anything extra, and that's it. But see the difference that it makes from this eyebrow to this eyebrow, like much more of a completed look. So I'm gonna go in and do the other eyebrow. Now for eyeshadow, if you are really, really new to makeup and you don't have a ton of eyeshadows to work with, you can definitely use a bronzer. Whatever bronzer you used on your face, you can use for an eyeshadow. That actually really helps make your look cohesive and have your makeup all kind of go together. But we're just going to use any kind of like neutral brown shade. Nothing too crazy colored, but just something that's going to give us a little bit more of a look to our eyes, a little bit more finished, a little bit more, glam. I'm going to use this Pretty Cool palette by Dose, and I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and just do this nice like soft nude color here and put that all over my lid up into my crease. Just make sure you're using like a nice fluffy brush so you don't have to worry too much about harsh lines, and just blend that all over. Use small circular motions. Make sure that's all nice and blended. When you decide that's nice and even, just take a little bit small. If you don't have another brush, go ahead and use that same brush. But if you have a little bit of a smaller, more tapered brush, just find a deeper brown, deeper neutral color, and go in and focus that on the crease, just to add some more dimension to your eye. It's kind of like you're contouring your eyes. This is just going to help you get that pop, and we're only doing this little bit, but it's really going to make a huge difference to our look. So then just go back in with that bigger, fluffier brush, and then just make sure that's all nice and blended together. Again, no harsh lines. I feel like I've said that 300 times, but it's really important, especially for an everyday look, or really for every look. Okay, so now you can be done here. You can put on, well, not done here, just definitely put on some mascara, something on your lips. But what I really like to do is add some kind of like shimmer to my eyes, just again to give it that little extra pop. Nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna go in with my Spotlight highlighter. You know, anything will work. And I'm just gonna kind of put it on my lid, but focus it more on my inner corner. Just to give me that little bit of pop, a little bit of extra glam, kind of blend it out onto my lid. And I'm gonna also put that under my eyebrow. Again, these little tiny steps are really gonna add that sense of, oh, she really did her makeup. But you're like, well, I only spent like 10 minutes doing it. And if you're thinking, wow, she's doing that really fast, there's no way I can do that in 10 minutes. Maybe it takes you 15 minutes, maybe you take out a couple of steps. But I promise you that was really easy. Again, it was 2 colors on my eyelids, a pop of highlighter, foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush. I mean, just like your basics. And that's it. I like to really take my time on my mascara, because I could really leave everything else, and as long as I have mascara on, I'm good to go. So they are important to me. If you don't have the time, then just swipe some on real quick and call it a day. But don't skip it. Your makeup looks so incomplete without mascara. All right, so I firmly believe that every girl should have their go-to everyday lipstick. Mine is, my OG, is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. This is in the color Seductress. I just feel like this is a really good everyday. It's a neutral color. It will go with everything. And I just love it. I can pop it on. I don't need lip liner for it. And I'm good to go. I feel like lipstick is the one thing that I come in contact the most that people skip. If you have a great pigment to your natural lips, that's great. If you don't need lipstick, that's fine. I hate you. Just kidding. I have very pale lips. When I do my makeup, I put foundation. I not purposely put it on my lips, but it just kind of happens, especially when I'm going fast like this. So yeah, just something nice, simple, neutral, kind of will just go with everything. If you want to pop on some lip gloss, obviously that's optional too. But that's it. Simple, easy, glam. It's a very versatile look. And it took me less than 15 minutes. This video is probably going to be longer than 15 minutes. I gotta do an intro and all that stuff, you know. But this look, I promise you, did not take me more than 15 minutes. Alright guys, that's it for this makeup look. Hopefully you learned something from it. Hopefully you got some practical tips that you can use for your everyday makeup look, or just something a little bit extra, something you can do easily, less than 15 minutes. If you like this, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, you know, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you feel like you need to modify something for your personal use and you have a question about that. I do work with lots of different kinds of people and skin tones and ages, so if I can help, please let me know in the comments and I will do the best I can. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye.